back to the channel. We are Brant and Bree from Life on the Weekend, and this is another episode of our quarantine cooking show. So today we're actually making one of Brant's favorites from Fantasyland and Walt Disney World. We're making Cheshire cattails. And so Brant's gonna let us know what recipe or the ingredients that we need.
Yeah, so it's just a basic kind of chocolate pastry that we're gonna make. So what we're gonna need right away is some pastry dough, which we have right here, and then chocolate chips. We're gonna recommend semi-sweet chocolate chips.
Yep.
I think milk chocolate would probably be a little too sweet.
Yep.
I'm not a huge fan of dark chocolate, but if that's your preferred chip, go ahead and use it.
Absolutely.
You wanna have about 2 cups, separate them. One's gonna be melted, one's gonna be whole. The melted one, we're just gonna create a spread that we can spread over the pastry dough.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna sprinkle the other one on top to get some crunch out of it. Once you've done that, you're gonna bake it for about 30 to 35 minutes until golden brown.
Yep.
You're gonna take it out, let it cool, and then what are we gonna do next, Bree?
And then we're gonna add some icing. So we've made this recipe 3 or 4 times now. So we've figured out the good, we figured out the bad, and everything in between. First time around, we tried the route of making our own icing, which is just powdered sugar and milk put together. And then we added some food dye in there. What we realized was it had a really good flavor, but the color was not very easy to see. So this route, we're actually going with decorating gel icing. And we've just got red, white, and blue colors here just because it's what we had in the cabinet. And the Walt Disney World version is, of course, purple and pink. Use whatever colors make you the happiest is totally fine. But let's go ahead and get baking.
Yeah. Hey guys, so now it's time to put together some Cheshire cattails, okay? First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna preheat our oven to 395. While that's doing, you're gonna take your chocolate that's here for melting, stick it in the microwave about 30 seconds at a time, mix it every 30 seconds, make sure it's getting a nice smooth consistency. Once it's melted, you're gonna come back over here and you're gonna take your pastry dough. Now you may have this happen too, so our pastry dough, it set out a little too long, it became one big congealed mess of pastry. Wouldn't separate nicely like it's supposed to. So we just took it, we split it into 2, we've rolled it out into even sheets. We have 2 even sheets now. You're gonna take that paste that you've made with the chocolate chips, you're gonna rub it evenly on the inside of the pastry dough. Then you're gonna take your other chocolate chips, you're gonna sprinkle those over the top, and then put your second piece of dough on top. Once you've done that, take your pizza cutter, knife if you prefer, I find the pizza cutter a little bit easier, and cut your pastry into even long tails, okay? Each of those tails you're gonna twist to create that nice, fun pastry look on them. And then we're gonna put an egg wash on top. We just use 1 egg, beat it up really easily. We have a basting brush that we're gonna use, just gonna get a nice even spread across the top. Throw it in the oven at 395, 30 to 35 minutes. Keep an eye on it. The last time I did this, it probably only took about 25 minutes in our oven. So keep checking it periodically. You don't wanna overcook this. When they're done in the oven, bring them out. If they're really long tails, cut them in half. If they're normal size, if they're manageable on their own, just take them and put them on a cooling rack. Give it 5 to 10 minutes, maybe 15 depending on touch, and then you're gonna put your icing on. Once you put the icing on, give it another 5 to 10 minutes for the icing to harden a little bit, and then enjoy. We'll see you in a minute when we taste them. Welcome back from the video of how to cook the cattails.
Yeah.
Now it's time to try them.
Yay.
So I think I'm gonna go first.
Yeah.
We got some, should have seen just a minute ago the great video of how they look once we got the icing and everything spread out amongst them.
Yeah.
We've cut this one up just to make it a little bit easier. They are a little, icing's a little messy. But
yeah. And
what's fun to eat that's not messy?
we will say definitely eat these when they're warm, because once the chocolate cools down, it starts to harden. And with so much chocolate on the inside, it gets really, really thick and can sometimes be hard to eat. So definitely eat it when it's nice and warm. You gotta remember, we put 2 cups worth of chocolate in here, but I think the pastry dough keeps it really light and really fluffy, but it's definitely a sweet treat for sure. Is it good?
Oh, definitely. Go ahead and try it.
Okay.
I definitely think the the comment we made early on about using the semi-sweet chips instead of the full milk chocolate is definitely the right way to go.
Okay.
I'd even say, scandalous, I might even recommend dark chocolate, but
Oh no!
it's delicious. It's filling. It's got a good pack of sugar, but the nice little, counterbalance from the pastry dough. Definitely something I would enjoy again.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, it's delicious. If you're a chocolate person, this is definitely for you.
Okay, well, there you guys have it. So, like, comment, subscribe. Let us know if you like this video. What would you like to see us cook next?
Yeah, absolutely.
And we'll see you next week.
Bye, guys.
Bye.